Sometimes things happen in hospital that can't be explained. In particular, most nurses and doctors have experienced at least one strange thing during their careers. However, most of them keep it a secret so that the patients don't get worried or so that strange rumors don't spread outside the hospital. This story is about one of those strange events. It was hidden. But this strange, terrifying story really did happen. Nishimura-san, is tonight your first night shift? My colleague S-san asked. I'm about to go on patrol, so let's go together. I'll show you how to do it. It doesn't look like there's anything out of the ordinary, huh? Looks like everything is okay here as well. A lone old woman came walking towards us. She looked tired, but she smiled warmly. Seemed she was my colleague's patient. When she passed by S-san, she lifted her head just slightly in greeting. That's Tashiro-san from room 3. But I'm sure that she passed away yesterday. S-san muttered to me with a creepy look on her face. So then, she was... I'm kidding. Tashiro-san is still doing just fine. She's not dead. Sorry for making fun of you. Alright, I'm gonna go check the 4th floor, so can you please check the 3rd? Okay, be careful. There was nobody around. The operating room was pitch black. I could barely see to the other side. It stank of various drugs and the faint whiff of blood. I couldn't stand the smell of blood. That raw smell was... The smell got stronger as I thought about it. Ugh, I felt sick. My chest tightened, and it was like the stench from a sea of blood washed over me. It was so strong I felt myself passing out. I woke up under the blinding operating lights, and it seemed I had passed out on the operating table. Something metallic rattled by my lower half. Am I under surgery? It seemed I was under anesthesia because my body wouldn't move. Help me! I tried to scream desperately, but no voice came out. This is... I heard the familiar voice of one of the doctors. There was a brief fuss and then the sound of something metallic breaking open. Gentlemen, please do your best to keep this a secret as well, a muffled voice said. We will continue the treatment, but you, contact the family of the bereaved. Family of the bereaved? Struck me as odd. I didn't know what happened, but it seemed my operation had been a failure, even though I was clearly awake. Suddenly, a heavy atmosphere enveloped the room. The sound of the machine, which had also been going off regularly, started to go nuts. I felt myself slipping away again. Nishimura-san! Nishimura-san! What are you doing here? I was wondering why you weren't back yet and found you here. Were you taking a nap? Jeez, please come back right away once you've finished your rounds. What on earth happened that night? As it turned out, several other people also had strange experiences in front of the operating room after that too. Suddenly, the operating lights would turn on. They heard strange groans. One person even saw a transparent nurse. It appeared that I experienced the final moments of someone who died during a misdiagnosed operation. The spirit of the patient who died because of a mistake was perhaps trying to convey that to me. After that, we secretly held a purification ritual away from the eyes of the patients and outsiders to pray for the spirit to move on, but apparently there were so many spirits that they couldn't do anything for them. Most of them had lost their lives in the operating room. Even now, strange things still occasionally happen in that operating room, and the hospital tries to deal with it, but there are just so many spirits that they don't know what to do. I'm thinking I might blow the whistle on this hospital sometime soon.